Hello. Today I'm talking about a book called The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. And I'd like to share with you what this book is about, what it meant to me, and then maybe you can consider whether it might be something that you want to read also. The author, Hal Elrod, talks a lot about his own experience, especially some challenges that he had in his life, and that when he was at one of his lowest points, a friend told him the benefit of running. So he got up early in the morning, he ran, and he found that, yes, he did feel better. And then over time, he developed his own kind of formula for what are the things you can do in the morning to help set you up for success through your day. And this book, he claims, and I have to agree, that it is really a formula for how to change your life. He throws the gauntlet down. He says, look, I don't care if you're not a morning person. Maybe you don't believe me, just try it and see what happens. And it's meant to be a way for people to unlock their potential. And he has learned from his own experience. He has tons of people that have validated his experience, including me. I personally love getting up early in the morning, and I think that doing a few key things in the morning makes a big difference throughout my day. What Elrod suggests is he calls it the Savers method. Savers. The first S is for silence, so spending some time just being quiet. A is affirmations. This is kind of the positive self talk, the things that you want to train yourself to believe, maybe shifting your thinking about yourself. V is for visualization, so kind of mentally rehearsing what it means to you to be successful. Exercise, that's semi self explanatory, move your body. Reading, pick something that is maybe informative, educational, transformative. And then scribing is the final S. And I think he just wanted a handy S. But what that means is writing. It could be journaling, it could be stream of consciousness writing. It's probably not really making your to do list, but maybe it could be. So, scribing. What Elrod suggests as a starting point is get up 1 hour early and do each of these six things for 10 minutes. And one thing I like about his technique is that it's very formulaic. Like, even if you're depressed, even if you're feeling lost, just do the thing. Follow the instructions, get up, do it, push the I believe button, and then you'll see whether it makes a difference for you or not. Like, why not just try it? As you get further along in the book, he talks about how you can customize it, how it doesn't have to be perfect. You can even do as little as 1 minute for each of these activities. And when I encountered this book, I was at a pretty low point in my own journey. I was feeling pretty depressed, having a hard time getting motivated. And so I started with the 1 minute. I thought, you know what? I can't do much, but I can do that. And I did find it to be helpful and transformative. My takeaways from this book, what really stuck with me, I came up with six things that really remained with me long after I read the book. And number one is that make it small. I think this could be extrapolated to many things, especially if you're trying something new, trying something different. Make it small. If it feels unattainable or overwhelming, then lower the bar. I started with 1 minute and it still made a difference for me. That leads into point number two, which is that it doesn't have to be perfect. So just making some progress can make a big difference. The third takeaway, the thing that stays with me, is that although I aim to incorporate the elements, it varies greatly. The form, the quality, the duration. I now have a commitment to myself to do something in the morning, but it doesn't always look exactly the same. And I tend to judge my own success over the course of time, over a period of time, not on any one single day. So if I have to get up and just hit the ground running, it happens. And it doesn't mean I am a failure or I've given up on my miracle morning. It just means that that day it didn't happen. And I've really learned to savor and value my time in the morning. It means a lot to me and it really makes a difference in my life. The elements that I tend now, as I've evolved over time, the things that stuck with me in terms of what I actually do is writing, number one, two, meditation, three is reading, and 4 is exercise. So you can see some overlap with Hal Elrod's Savers method. I would say that I tend to incorporate affirmation and visualization either into my writing or my meditation, but that's how my own morning practice has evolved over time. And finally, in closing, on the life changing scale of 1 to 10, I give this book a 7. And I definitely recommend it to anyone who wants to make a positive change in your life.